Should you help a lot of people a little bit, or some people a lot in life changes?
The program that we're on at the moment has a specific mission, which is to improve women and girls' mental and emotional well-being.
I think this particular area that we're looking at has touched probably most of the people in the cohort that we're in. We've all experienced through family or through personal experiences.
If I can add something to it, if I can bring whatever skills I have to the table, and they think it's useful, then I'd love to be part of that.
I wanted to make a social impact and not just a monetary impact, and through some weird ways and through former conferences I found out about Zinc and the program, and it just seemed perfect because I wanted to found a company anyways, like a social one, but I wouldn't have any support and would have to do it by myself. And here you have co-founders, you have a salary, and you have a network of supporters who help you through the process. Changemaker is somebody who challenges the status quo, how something can be done in a different way, which provides more value, which is more effective.
Changemaker for me is probably someone who really tackles a very real world issue and get you transformed or disrupts the course of it.
For me, it's about the balance between creating a profitable business, at the same time having societal impact.
I think someone that drives forward positive change for society, and someone who is quite unique and quite original.
Well, it's basically questioning okay guys, we've been doing this for so long, but is this actually the way we should do it? There's a big difference from starting a company somewhere else and starting one in London. It's you got to work with what you have. Well, it's a good entrepreneur's hack, but salads get reduced once they're about to close.
Half-price sushi.
You look at your friends on Instagram and they're they're working and they hate it, but they also go on vacations and stuff like that, and you don't have that. You don't have it, but as soon as somebody comes to you and says you really changed my life, all the countless hours and the discounted Tesco salads and the horrible evenings where you're not sure if this is going to actually turn out fine, they're all rewarded. We're really trying to find an issue we're really passionate about and find insights which are rock solid, you cannot shake them anymore, and then build ideas of that. We're trying to build a network for skills. So basically what we identified is that every time people go through a life transition, they fall apart because they tie a lot of their identity to, for example, their job or themselves as a parent or themselves as a student, and then when they transition out of it, they fall apart. So what we then saw as an insight is that nobody's ever the first one to do this. Everybody's been there before. There's a lot of people who've been like this before. So based on that, we try to come up with an idea where we can incentivize people who've been through this kind of transition before to share it with people who are like them in order to get them through this transition faster and without losing their identity.
An area that I really believe strongly in is digital life for kids and teens. And the project I'm working on is to totally disrupt, transform the way that age group experience digital life, so that it's something that's just a lot more relevant to them in a secure environment.
You have to be absolutely 100% brutally honest. You have to go out from the worst case scenario. You have to design as if the user was drunk. Is this something people need, and is this something people would use? I think what is important is just that you're 100% aligned on what the mission of your company is, and that has to be also very clearly stated. So there has to be a sentence we want to help people through life transitions, and that has to be the core value, and everybody has to agree on that, because then what you actually build and for whom you build it, that's negotiable. But if this core value is not clear to everybody, then you're probably gonna mess it up a lot. If you're in business school, you only know business people. the ideas which come out are going to be so business focused that it's ridiculous. And the same for like probably software engineers. So if you bring people from different backgrounds together, I think that's where the real magic happens.
You know, the tech is already there. You can get loads of people to build it. It's about getting that core team who have the drive and the insight to really get the tech together, package it in a way that the customer wants, finding the customers, getting it into their hands, making it into a working business, and that's just so much harder and bigger than getting the product right.
One thing which I've learned is the similarities between all of us rather than the differences. We are a diverse group, but still we have many things in common. We all are believers.